Devinah Cosmetics is my favorite indie eyeshadow brand. I have put together a little BYOP of Devinah Mattes and Shimmers in celebration for her 10th anniversary. And I'm going to do this eye look with this little BYOP. I'll do some swatches at the end, and we'll kind of talk about where the hell I've been. This is my monthly collab with Leanna Dalton, and we are using our Devinah shadows, our mattes, our shimmers. We're doing a look perfect for spooky season, vampy, little smoky, little moody. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It's almost Halloween. It's about dang time I put some Halloween makeup on my face. So if you want to see me do this look with this palette, then stick around. Hi, I'm Andi. Welcome or welcome back. I'm really happy that you're here. I'm going to put on some shadow shields because I already have my face makeup on, which I rarely do. I rarely do that, but I really want that crisp line. So I'm going to put them on and hope that they stay. Are they even? I think they are. I think they are even. Okay, you guys, okay. As I showed you, this is our little BYOP, and I'm mostly going to be using these shades for my mattes. I might do a smoky outer corner, and then I'm not quite sure which of these I'm going to use on my lid, but I have a feeling it's going to be these two, and then maybe that one in the inner corner, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to start with a Virago right here, and I'm going to put that in my outer corner and make that a really deep outer corner, but I want it to really be blended. But like I said, I think I'm going to be putting that Patrina, that dark brown or that dark gray, I think I'm going to be putting that in just the corner to make that nice and smoky and moody. I swear I've forgotten how to film. I've not filmed in a month, and I'm out of practice, you guys. I'm out of practice. We went on vacation the last week of September, which I can't believe it's been a month since we went on vacation. And then, can you see that? Okay. And then when we got back from vacation, we got back on the 1st. Did we get back on the 1st? Well, 1 a.m. So basically the 30th or 30th, whatever day that was. But it was basically the 1st because it was 1 a.m. I'm going to bring that up just a little bit more on this side. And I immediately got sick. And I was sick for 2 weeks. I had that respiratory, whatever that was. It was terrible. And I lost my voice. So I couldn't film because I didn't have a voice. I did go to work. Let's see, we got back on Wednesday morning, Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Friday night is when I noticed that I wasn't feeling well. And then Saturday morning was all bad. I did go to work on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of that next week. And I did do makeup Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday, I didn't have it in me. I went to work plain-faced with a messy bun on top of my head because I could not function. Now we're going to go into the shade Naz, which is right here. So then that Wednesday, I went in, like I said, barefaced, and my boss says, "You're not coming in tomorrow, right?" And I was like, "Well, if I feel better, I will." And he says, no, you're not coming in tomorrow. I'm like, well, if I feel better, I will. You guys, I was off Thursday and Friday, and I didn't start feeling better until the following Wednesday. I went to work on Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday, I went to work the whole next week. And you guys, I had no voice. It was terrible. It was terrible. So, of course, I didn't film. And then last weekend, I spent all weekend making up for the fact that I was sick for the past 2 weekends and got caught up on housework. And again, could not film. I did not have the time to film, and I have missed you so much. And I knew that Leanna and I had to get this collab out. So I'm like, I'm filming on Sunday night because I was so busy the last 2 days. But I'm getting it done because I feel like I have been cheated out of October makeup. October, sorry you guys, this is called Jocks. This is called Jocks, and I'm putting that on the front part of my lid. I didn't even show it to you. And I feel like I have been completely cheated out of October makeup. I usually do several Halloween-ish type looks on my channel, and I didn't do any. And I only have, and this Friday is Halloween. So this is it, you guys. I'm glad that Leanna and I decided to do this because otherwise I probably wouldn't do any Halloween makeup until Halloween, because I will be doing Halloween makeup for work. I don't know what I'm wearing, but the last 2 years I've just done a very smoky, vampy look, beanie, like very goth, very emo. And oh, that's pretty. I like that. And because I still wanted to be comfortable, at work, I'm taking that Jocks on a fluffier brush, and I'm going to use that to blend out this outer or upper line. These shadows are so very pigmented. A little bit goes a long way. And if you know me, you know that I go ham-tastic when I'm doing my eyeshadow. So I'm making sure that I'm using a light hand because they're so freaking pigmented. Oh, that's really pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. This is making me very happy. I'm going to go back into that Virago, and I'm going to darken up this outer part because I think I lost some of it with blending it out. Because then I'm going to go in with the Patrina. Yeah. Small, very small, fluffy brush, very small. This little guy. I'm going into Patrina, which is this dark gray right here. I'm going to smoke this outer corner. Oh, it's such a pretty shade. Like I said, it's very, very pigmented. Like I'm just touching it. Of course, when I'm filming, my daughter comes over. So she still has stuff in her room over here that I told her I wanted out by next week. So they came over to do that. And I am still going into this outer corner and smoking it out. I do have my mirror over here so that I can see what I'm doing, even though you probably can't see this side. But I definitely want it to be very moody, very smoky. And then I'm going back into Virago and just touching it and blending all of that out. My daughter opened up the door. She was like, sorry, I'm filming. She was like, sorry. No problem, no problem. Okay. Put a little bit more there on this outer edge, because I want it to be a seamless blend. I love the blend, y'all. I love the blend. I think that's going to do it. So I'm going to take these off because I don't need those on for, ooh, yeah, that's exactly, wanted that sharp edge. I don't need them on for my shimmers. Oh, you guys, I forgot to tell you, where's a hair? I got a hair. I forgot to tell you, I used the Devinah Prelusion Eye Base because whenever I use any of my indie shadows, I use the Prelusion Eye Base. That together with the Specular Sparkle and Shimmer Glue Base, chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. My eyeshadow will last 14 hours. I have sent pictures to Deandra late at night before I go to bed, before I wash my makeup off, because I had my eyeshadow on 12 to 14 hours and it still looks perfect. It still looks like I just put it on. I'm not kidding you. It is amazing. It is a great glue base. Now, when I use my just mainstream everyday shimmers, I usually will use my NYX glitter primer because I only want to use this on like indie shadows, especially more glittery micro glitters, chunkier shadows, because they don't go anywhere. I don't have to spray them. They don't go anywhere. They don't fall on my face. And the other secrets to that, to them not falling on my face, the Devinah brushes. I have the D108 and the D107. I bought the whole brush set because I needed to experience this. I watch her videos. I watch her use these brushes. They are perfect for people with small eyes, people with hooded eyes. And like I said, the shimmers go nowhere. They go nowhere except for right on your eye. So I'm going to go into Sybil, which is this one right here, one of my favorite shadows from Devinah. And I'm going to put that on the outer part of my lid, just this outer third right here, I think. Is that outer third? This is a straight up shimmer. This is not a multichrome or a duochrome, but it is one of the most beautiful shimmers that I have. It is a very mauvey, plummy shadow, which are my favorite tones to use. And it's beautiful. And then I'm going to turn that brush over because I'm going to use this brush again. And I'm going into Mystic Moonpie, which is this one right here. Now this, if I look at it right now, it looks like a mauve. You're seeing something completely different. It has a beautiful blue, icy blue, silver, even a little bit of a turquoise or teal shift to it. And I'm going to put that on the middle to front part of my lid. And when I'm using my Devinah shadows, my Devinah Shimmers, Multichromes, Duochromes, I pat them on. I don't wipe them on. I pat them on. And if you've been here a while, you know that I am not a finger shimmer girl. I will apply things with my finger. I don't like it. I like to use a brush. I feel like I can get more precise placement. But that is freaking beautiful. Freaking beautiful. The Prelusion and the Specular are $10. You get a ton of product. And I do have a code with Devinah. It is in the description box always. You can save 15%, so you'll get $1.50 off. Oh my gosh, I love Mystic Moonpie. That is my favorite Devinah shadow. A bit more on the front part here. Yes, that is beautiful. Ugh. You guys, I have an addiction. I have an addiction to her shadows. They are absolutely stunning. And I had an addiction even before I had a code. I shop every sale because her sales are amazing. And if she's having a sale, then you're just going to save way more than what you're going to save with my code. But she's not having a sale. Affiliate link, code 15%. Who doesn't want to save money? Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Since I already have my face makeup done, I'm going to go ahead and do my inner corner. I usually wait for that. This is Devinah D104. It is a much smaller tip, and I'm just going into, what is this one? This is called Nocturn Ash, and I'm going to use that in my inner corner. Oh, that's beautiful. It has a pinky, purpley, oh, it's beautiful. Yes. Yes, I love that for an inner corner. Put that up a little bit more in my crease, blend it up. Yes, awesome, perfect, perfect. Loving it. I might have to put more blush on, you guys. I might have to put more blush on after I'm done. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, for my liner, what am I going to do for my liner? I think I'm going to use Vice. This is Urban Decay liner. And I'm going to put it under my outer corner, and then I'm going to blend, I'm going to buff that out. I'm going to take a pencil brush and buff that out. Are they even? They are even. And I'm going to take the Clinique High Impact, and I'm going to tight line with this because I need a magnificent black, and this is a magnificent black that does not go anywhere. I think I got this. Where did I get this? I feel like I got it from someone. Oh, I think I got it in Donna's giveaway, my new obsession. And then I'm going to go in with my NYX. This is the Faux Whites. They don't sell this anymore, but you could find a soft pink liner. This, I like the soft pink. It's in the shade Linen. I like the soft pink because it's not so stark as the white. So I'm going to put this in my waterline. We'll be back. Just brightens that inner rim up a little bit. And should we do a wing? I'm going to do a wing, but I'm going to do it off camera because that's too much pressure. I'll be back. And you can't even see it because my outer corner is so dark. That's okay. I do have to say, this MAC, what is it called? Brush Black 24-hour liner. It has a very tiny felt tip on it. I was very black wing challenged. I used to use a stamp all the time because I could not do a wing to save my life. I would start off really good, and then I'm Amy Winehouse because I couldn't get them even. This, I got this in a MAC bundle from Z Dooley, my friend, and this is one of my favorite black felt tips ever. Before this, I actually didn't care for them. I have them. I don't really use them because, again, I'm very challenged when it comes to making a wing. But this makes it very, very easy. It's just the tiniest, skinniest little tip on that, and it's beautiful. I love it. It does such a great job. Going in with a few things. This is the Lancome Cils Booster. CIL's Boost, CI Boost, what's it called? I thought it was Cils Booster, and then I heard Donna pronounce it a different way. Was it Donna? I can't remember. Someone pronounced it a different way. I call it a Cils Booster. CILS Booster. This is just a mini. I got this from Deb. I do have a full size of this, but I wanted to use the mini up first. This is one of the best freaking lash primers. Okay, so that's on. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Lash Stiletto, which is my holy grail mascara for lengthening and separating. And I'm sad to say, I think this is almost gone. I do have a backup. I do have one backup. Okay, I have 2 coats of that on, and now I'm going to go in with 2 coats of the Maybelline Lash Sensational Fireworks. This is a more recent purchase of mine, but I just opened it not long ago. Who did I see using it and I made me want to buy it? I think it was Kay over at Makeup by Lens. I think it was Kay. I think she used this. I think it was Kay. I'll put her in the description box because I said I have to try that, and I have been using it for a couple of weeks now, and I freaking love it. You know, there are some high-end mascaras that I love. I will only buy them when they're 50% off because I have my favorites that are drugstore. The Lash Stiletto is a holy grail. The L'Oreal Air Volume, also a holy grail. I do have one unopened back there. I'm trying to use up some of the ones that I have that are older first. I was thinking about doing lashes. I got some new lashes from my friend Christine over at CR Lashes, and I am very lash challenged. I love it when I wear them. I love my look when I wear them. I think that it looks freaking fantastic. I'm a little challenged. So I am in love with this eye look. I do not want to mess it up, and I don't want to mess the lashes up. So I'm going to, someday when I have an abundance of time, I'm going to sit with those lashes and I'm going to learn how to put them on perfectly so then I can showcase them, because Christine's one of my friends and she has some beautiful freaking lashes. I will also link her channel and her Instagram, the CR Lashes Instagram, down below. Okay, we have lips. This is the Melt Lip Liner in Familia. This is from the Amor y Mariposa release. I have a love-hate relationship with this. I think that Melt lip products are extremely dry. But I love this color. I love this shade. It's purple. And I have not yet found something that is equivalent. So I'm going to use this on as my liner. I'm going to do a little ombre. We'll be back. Beginning of my ombre, I'm going to use the Give Me Glow liquid lipstick in the shade Wicked. It is a very cool gray mauve, and I love it. Unfortunately, that is no longer available either, but I love it. I freaking love it. And it's very moody. It's very dark. It's very spooky season-esque. I am going to let that dry down because it takes a minute to dry down. I don't want it to go anywhere. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm just using a brown eyeshadow. This eyeshadow right there. It is Sydney Grace. It is called Beyond. And that is my brow shade until I use it up. And then I'll go to another brown. But I always use this in my brows. My daughter went to, well, my daughter and I went to Ulta. It was before we went on vacation. Went to the brow bar to get her brows threaded. I love having my brows threaded. And the person that I used to have do them was at the nail salon I used to go to. And that person left. And I had not found anyone that I had heard anything good about or whatever. You know, I'm just not going to go walk into someone and have them do my brows all willy-nilly. So I will be going back to Ulta to the brow bar because she did an amazing job. And then after she was done, she let Bailey's my daughter, she let Bailey know that that was her first day. Like, wow, she did an amazing job. She did an amazing job. Now that my lip is dried down, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Glow Revival, e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. And this is the Glimmer, and this is in the shade Opalology Tour. And it is freaking beautiful. I love these glimmer lip oils. I have 4 of them. I have 4 of them. I have Crystal Baller. Is this one? Yeah, Crystal Baller. This one is candy coated, a little bit more pinky. This one is called Diamond Cut. Yeah, Diamond Cut. Oh, Princess Cut. Princess Cut. And this is the Opalology Tour, and it's so freaking pretty. Like, look at that glimmer. And you can see that there's not much on my doe foot, but I do go in and clean off my doe foot because I don't want it to make the rest of it icky. I have so many lip glosses that are, well, I think I've decluttered most of them. You guys, this is it. Do I need more blush? I think I need more blush. I do think I need more blush. This is a Urban Decay, and it is in the shade Rapture, and it is a very cool toned blush. So I'm going to put a little bit more blush on. And also, I rarely wear highlighter. I think we need some highlighter. And then I like to take a brush and blend that out. Highlighter. Do I want to use this Bobbi Brown highlighter? I am going into this highlighter shade called Poppin', I think. Do I want to do the Bobbi Brown? I'm going to do the Bobbi Brown. Because it's a pinky toned. And I'm just gonna go in. I have not used this highlighter yet. I got this from Deb also. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. Let's do a little bit up here. Make us nice and glimmery. That's so pretty. Oh, that's really pretty. I like it. A little bit of ham on the nose. I can't stand the tip of my nose to be... All right, you guys. Final look. Took us a minute to get here, but we got it. We got it. And again, this is a little BYOP that I built full of Devinah Mattes and Shimmers and Duochromes and Multichromes and... Oh. You guys... I didn't swatch anything. I'm going to swatch these for you so you can see how freaking beautiful they are, how pigmented they are. Holy cats. So these are the 3 mattes that I used. That is, dang it, I can never remember the name of it. Virago. This is Virago. This is Naz, and this is Jocks. And yeah, this one is very light. That one is very light. And then the 3 shimmers that we used, we have Skyla. No, we don't. We have Sybil. Skyla was a different one. That's Sybil. Look how freaking fantastic that is. We have Mystic Moonpie, which is that. Oh, Mystic Moonpie is my favorite Devinah shadow. And then one more, we used Nocturn Ash for the inner corner. I'm going to do this with the Nocturn Ash because it's freaking spectacular. Like when I look at it, it looks blue-green. And I wish you could see that, but you can't. But it's freaking fantastic. That was probably in my last order of shimmers that I did. And then my very last order from Devinah, I did a bunch of mattes. I got a bunch of mattes. So yeah, those are all of the shades that we used today. You guys, I cannot say enough good things about Devinah. And as I've said before, I promote brands that I completely believe in. And I completely believe in Devinah's owners are the freaking best people. The best freaking people. Deandra and I have become friends, and she is just such a great person. And I'm so happy to be affiliated with her brand, with their brand, her and her husband. I'm very happy to be affiliated with it. So I'm going to list everything that I used on my face, eyes, lips, face, all down in the description box below. I will also have a link to Deandra's YouTube channel. You can go over there if you're interested and learn about the history of Devinah. This is their 10-year anniversary, 10th birthday, what have you, October 10th birthday. And it was also Deandra's birthday this month. Thank you, Leanna, for another amazing collab. I was so happy that we could showcase Devinah shadows because they are both some of our favorite shadows. And thank you guys so much for joining me today. I missed you. I missed you so much. I really appreciate you being here. And until our next adventure, everyone have a great day, and we'll see you later.